Alright. This is Survival, fresh from playing Gothic 3 Enhanced Edition. And I couldn't help it. I left fantasy for sci-fi. I have a craving for sci-fi. Oh Christ, is that Citadel station? Yes it is. Right, so I am an experienced System Shock 2 player. Experienced as in I played it 25 years ago, and I have continued to play it for a lot of years. I don't know how many times I've finished System Shock 2. Wow. So I know the story, and having played System Shock 2, I immediately recognized and saw a connection to their next IP, which was BioShock. Not gonna say too much about that, but there are connections. If you know, you know, so to speak. I remember when I was a teenager, a kid, more of a kid than a teenager. I remember the box, as in the PC box for this game. I remember seeing that, but I didn't. I mean, this was in 1994-95, I think. I went in another direction, bought some other games instead, sci-fi and fantasy, but I never played System Shock. That's what I'm getting at. I've never played, apart from the demo of this game, I never played a System Shock, any of them. The original, and they did a kind of enhanced edition with mouse support and whatnot. But I played System Shock 2, I played Thief, all Thief games, I love them. I know the connection there. Well, to me there's a connection between Thief and Deus Ex. And there is a connection, no. I said that wrong. I thought of Deus Ex. Never mind. I'm going to own up to that comment. There's a connection between Thief and Deus Ex, sorry. But there's a connection between System Shock and BioShock, obviously. Not just the title. And I'm just taking this in. I'm watching intently on this station. I'm not sure I'm going to manage. Had this been, I would have played System Shock 2, which is going to release a... They are going to release a remaster of System Shock 2 this June. It's now 30th of March 2025. And I do want to play the original System Shock 2 before that happened. Just as I played, replayed Gothic 1 and 2 and 3, and I managed to do that before them. They haven't released a remake of Gothic yet, as I record this. So I wanted, before they release the System Shock 2, I'm going to remaster whatever. I'm going to play through System Shock 2, and why not then start at the beginning? Now, those of you who know me, not sure if you're one of them, but those of you who know me know that I would rant and go on and on how you have to play the original to fully appreciate. That's true in, for instance, The Witcher, because The Witcher is such a magical game. It's I mean, the plot and how you play Geralt, it's so immensely fun, and it carries over to Witcher 2 and Witcher 3. You ought to have played Witcher 1 and 2 before playing Witcher 3. Of course, you can forgo that. There's one who ought to listen to me. Yeah, I'm talking to you, David, my nephew. No, seriously. You can play a choice, do as you like, but that's a whole another thing. I want to play System Shock 2 before the remaster of System Shock 2. I want to show the original before, but that's because I've played it. I'm gonna replay Witcher 1 before they release a remake of Witcher 1, because I think it deserves that. But I have never played. I don't have any tinted nostalgia glasses to see through to look at System Shock, the original. Dare I quote my nephew in saying that it's... Oh, I dare not say this. Almost. It's too old for me. I know it's a good old game, but I think I'm going to skip the original System Shock and play this remake. Or I think I know I'm gonna, but if I get too many complaints, perhaps I'll reconsider. But as I've read and listened to other players saying that this remake is very faithful to the original. It's the same people. We have the Brosius people, you know, if you know, you know. And there's a there's a connection to Thief as well. Yeah. Why did I do go on and on. This is not planned. I don't have a script or anything. I do rant and do go on and on. But yeah, there's a connection to Looking Glass Studios, isn't it? There's a connection here. Well, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I do not have a nostalgia for this game. I do have it for System Shock 2. Christ on a crutch, I'm going to weep when I play System Shock 2 and make a playthrough. I know exactly where to go. I know where to stock up on ammo and things that I can't carry with me because of inventory space and what have you. But this, I played a demo. And I'm going to... This is my first experience of playing. To be fair, I think I tried playing System Shock without the mouse. It was, yeah, it just, I was just so put off by that. Mouse looking wasn't a thing then, if I dare say so. I'm still looking at this station. It's beautiful. And I've heard of Citadel Station in System Shock 2. So I know what will happen. I don't know everything, but the general outline, I know what's going to happen. So here goes. Survival plays System Shock Remake. And of course I'm going to dive into options. You know, if you know, you know. I think it's completely nuts not to go into this. And again, I meet people. I've met friends. I've friends. Well, actually, I'm not talking about this with my friends. I don't want to lose them as friends. But I know that I've met several players, gamers that when I mentioned options and customization and options, they go like, huh? They are so far off in WASD land that they don't know that there's another way. Yeah. Toggle aim down the sights. Possibly. I'm gonna try it. Cybers, yes, of course. I'm gonna leave that alone because I don't know if that's too much. It's not the same value for each game. See, here we have this bullshit. Look at this bullshit. Sorry, nothing against the devs, but I think there's an oversaturation of assuming that people are lefties, southpaws, or like me. I was born different. I don't have. If I would, if I would have played with WASD for commands for moving forward, backwards, strafing left and right, shit would end up in the wall or hit the wall. And that's not me raging even. I would not have. If you know, you know. But I'm not going to say more than that. I'm going to go with my controls as usual. There's a reason for this. I've had this scheme since Half-Life. It makes no sense to kids nowadays, young gamers, that strafing left and arrow key left is a thing. But to me it is. And yes, I do play mouse and keyboard, obviously. Jump. I'm going to shock you now. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for this? I'm going to shock you again. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Sprint, right shift, lean left and right. This is interesting. To me, this is so Thief. And yeah, there's a connection between Thief. Yeah, we have the spiders in System Shock 2. They are the same behavior, the same sounds as the spiders in Thief. So there's a connection. I did not. And yeah, there's a connection between Thief and Deus Ex as well. War Inspector and all that. But yeah, I knew I was right. Christ on a crutch. I'm old. I'm going to shock you here. Enter command to interact. What? I'm going to leave that. I want this. Mode switch. Mode of what? I don't know what mode is. Aim. I'm going to go with that. Draw holster. I'm going to go with that. I don't know what MFD is. I don't know. Inventory. Here we go. Inventory. Num 4. Toggle map. Num 9. Read log take all. I don't know what that is. Bioscan. Hardware toggle. Cyberspace. Okay, this is the same. What if we had a game that would assume that I would want the... Well, I'm thinking, is this... Yeah. Descent. The old game Descent. Roll left. Roll right. Pulse right. I don't know any of this yet, so I'm going to leave it alone. Quick save, those are good. Those are good. Good thing that some things that work aren't broken. So we do have quick load, quick save. I competed with my nephew who to beat Bioshock first. I won, obviously, but I did win also. Sorry, I did win also by. I didn't die. I never died. I never activated one of those. Or I activated them, but I never. I got the achievement anyway. I don't remember it, but I played on the hardest difficulty. I don't know what mode switch is. I'm going to assume it is something. So if it's about weapons, it's going to be this key. Analyze with target identifier. I don't know what that is. I don't know what MFD is. Inventory, map. Don't we have a log for audio logs? Vision units. Energy shield. I don't know what this is. So I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. For now. And do hope that this will save. Apply. Good. And we have general. Oh yeah, this is so typical. Toggle inbound sites. We're gonna see. Hacking that, yes. And apply. Good. And of course that one and apply. Yes. And it's saved. Good. Yeah, I do hate that some devs, or all devs, assume that one, everyone is a southpaw. They go southpaw, left, or what am I saying? That no one is a southpaw, and they go with their bullshit commands, WASD. I never laughed so much when seeing a keyboard, more like a touchpad, with what, 9 keys? Possibly 6 keys, and 4 of them were named WASD. That was it, because it couldn't be an arrow up or move forward or indicating by some other way. No, WASD. It's so integrated, and in a terrible way. Oh, this wasn't about to be a rant, but I can't help myself. The worst devs assume this, and then don't let people like me, born different, southpaw, they bind, hard lock or whatever they call it, hard code, so you cannot customize any key. For instance, interaction here needs to be E or F, and when I press enter, nothing happens, or you cannot use that, or whatever. Kudos to the devs here, allowing me to do as I please. Thank you for that. Thank you. Now then, gameplay, not yet. Display. Dare I touch this? I'm not sure. This is. Hold on. Adjust resolution. Full screen mode. This will adjust the monitor resolution. Yeah, okay. Hopefully. Hold on. So nothing bad happened. Of course, I'm windowed full screen. I don't. No, this I do not like. This I do not like. Hold on. Thank you for explaining that. I don't want the worst part is moving to the left or looking to the left, and the mouse. It's still no. Mouse cursor is not bound within the game window in windowed and borderless windowed mode. But this is not. This will present a timed confirmation after applying changes. So I can see that my mouse cursor goes to my second screen. That's not good. That's not good. Hopefully I won't suffer for that because of that. I'm not going to touch this. I'm not playing the best. My rig is old. It's old. I do want subtitles though. Yes, good. I'm not going to touch this. Head bob amount, normal. And the next level is drunk. No, reduced off. Yeah, of course. Sorry. Show tutorials, yes. That could be a very good thing. Couldn't it? I don't know. This is I'll have to. Let's see how this goes. Reload can use batteries. No. Nope. Do not like that. It takes away control. So if I'm not careful, I'm suddenly without ammunition. Automatically reloads weapons. No, never. Autoplay media logs. That's really. Yeah, that's good. I think in both System Shock 2 and Bioshock, when you pick them up, they play automatically, but this is not checked beforehand, so I'm not going to do that. But there's an option to play them, so yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. All right then. All right then. Yeah, I'm good. Now. This is their recommendation. I think I'm going to keep the, Combat 2 normal default. I want to do this. Oh, I can do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Christ on a crutch. Maybe I'm making a mistake, but I don't think so. This, however, I'm not going to touch, because if I do this... Oh, they changed this. They changed this. The hacker has 10 hours to stop SHODAN and will die permanently if the restoration bay on the current level isn't activated. So, if we could have skipped the 10 hours part, because this is an immersion game. I want to immerse myself in this game. I'm not going to jump around like I don't know what. A rabbit that's been set on fire. Sorry. I don't know what. No, this. Because I want to immerse myself in the story and the atmosphere and what have you, exploration. Yes, I'm looking forward to this. So but 10 hours is twice what I've heard. So I think they've changed this. Possibly. Unless I do this. What the? If you die in the game, you die in real life. Well, that's harsh. That's very harsh. Oh, nice. You could switch gender here. So I'm guessing it's for the I don't know if you're voiced. Are you voiced? I don't think you are, but to see when you see your hands or arms or whatever in interactions. But I'm gonna go with male, and if you die in the game, you die in real life. If you die in the game, you die in real life. I do not know. I'm not that smart, but I do have time. So I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to challenge myself. This, I think I will... It will be very rewarding for me. This, no. This, I'm not sure if you die in the game, you die in real life. What's that about? But I'm guessing that if I'm in cyberspace, the fuse will burn out, so to speak. SHODAN security protocols. See the hack. Yeah, I'm saving a lot, so I think this is. Yeah, that's another interesting thing. I'm glad I pressed this. Mission critical items cannot be dropped, so I can make mistakes. So I'm going to go with normal for mission, but 3 on everything else. And Christ on a crutch, am I in for a ride? I'm sure. All right, Twivel, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm so excited and delighted. Citadel station, here we come. Okay, so that was a drone, I think. Oh, I love this. I love this. I love this already. And the music, the setting, the information, how they present themselves. We have the TriOptimum logo there. That will continue to system shock. Look at that. Oh, I said it before, if you have clouds in the game and they move. Oh, I love this setting. I can spend, yeah, this is my apartment. Oh, Christ on a crutch. The setting, the atmosphere, the immersion is, I feel it. I effing feel it. Just look at that. So someone is spying on me right now. Yeah, the TriOptimum sign mixed with the ones developing, and
I feel like I'm part of a bank.
can we watch the news like in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines?
Of a lifetime and a chance to write your name into history. If
Oh,
you
this
think
is
you
so
have what it
cool.
takes,
This is
send
so
us your
cool.
resume today.
I think I'm going to. Dare I do this? Dare I do this?
You all set us your votes, and tonight's People's Choice vote is from Dr. Dorothea.
Yeah, graphics aren't everything, but
The staff of TriOptimum Radio wishes you all a pleasant evening.
oh, and yeah, sluggish. Oh, I can spend an hour in this apartment alone. I don't know how that sounded, but what I'm saying is I can take all this in and just enjoy. In System Shock 2, the beginning there, when you are about to sign up, yeah, I take my time.
Birth, aging, and death are altered or eliminated. Will it make us into something new? If a man need not fear death, will that make us more human than our ancestors or less?
Such
These
cool
questions
things.
will be addressed, I believe, by modern science within the upcoming decade. But is the world ready for the answers?
This is so nostalgic. Game Pig, yeah, I remember that. You could play games in System Shock 2. I think it's called Swine or something. But yeah, if you experience the 80s and the 90s, this is such a throwback to, and you know, lava lamps and what have you. I love this. I love this. If you can't tell, if I haven't been crystal clear, I love this. Oh, game brick, yeah, sure. Oh, there's it. Yeah, I mentioned it. I remember the box. PC games came in big boxes back then, and this was it. This was the art, box art. So what do we have? We have Space Minotaur. That's that. Coffin tank. So cool. I wonder if this was in the original as well. That you can move around in your apartments. So this is... there's the Space Minotaur again. This is so cool. So I can't interact with anything. That's fine. It's okay. I mean, I didn't expect... Possibly I just want to... kind of like Cyberpunk. I just want to... take the elevator down and see what's what. Explore. Yeah, I'm not gonna, yeah. Sorry, not sorry. Taking this in. Packmaster. Taking everything. Grubbies. Look at that little thing there. Die for donuts. So many cool things. So many cool things to see here. I hope I see them again. The items and whatnot. Didn't see this. This is what you call an electric guitar. Cool. So cool. So seriously, could you buy this? I would. Cool things. So let's do this. That.
We're transporting the prisoner from New Atlanta Sector 11. What's our destination?
Diego's office is requesting the prisoner. Make the handoff there.
Copy that.
Remember, gentlemen, what I say stays here. I'm currently attending to other affairs on the station. But I have a job for you. If you do it, you'll be rewarded. Refuse, and you won't be leaving the station in a shuttle. I see the silent type. Remove the hood. I'll make you a deal. You cooperate and I'll give you the implant you tried to steal. Surgery and all. Consider it a gift. Besides, what surgeon would you prefer? TriOptimum's elite or some black market hack job? Fantastic. This is SHODAN, the station's AI. She controls just about every system on Citadel Station. I need you to remove the ethical restraints. They've been a bit of an issue of late.
This isn't good. This is not good at all. Holy sh... Ethics.
Not bad. I may have other work for you once this is over. See you.
Removing ethical restraints from SHODAN. Here we go. Cool. I'm saving right now. Create new save. Yes. Save one. I do hope that I don't have any restraints or anything. you're at maximum saves or anything, because I hate that. I hate that. Hold on.